If you always translate every word in your head before you speak English, you are slowing yourself down. Fluency is not about perfect grammar. It is about thinking and responding naturally. In this lesson, you will learn how to stop translating and how to think in English step by step. Imagine that your brain has two doors. The first door is your native language. The second door is English. Right now, you enter the first door, translate, and then walk into the second door. That takes time. The goal today is to close the first door and enter English directly. The first method is shadowing. Shadowing means listening and repeating immediately without waiting, without translating. Take a simple sentence like, "I'm drinking water." Play the audio and repeat instantly. Do not stop to translate into your language. At first, you may feel lost, but if you keep doing this every day for 5 minutes, your brain will start creating direct English connections. Try this now. I'm learning English. I'm learning English every day. I'm learning English every day with English XPR. Repeat 3 times without stopping. The second method is description. Look around your room right now. Pick one object. Say its name in English and add a detail. A pen, a blue pen on my desk. This technique is very simple but very powerful because you are forcing your brain to think in English, not translate. If you practice with 5 objects every day, your fluency will grow faster than memorizing long word lists. Try again with me. A chair, a big brown chair. Now take another object near you and describe it aloud. The third method is micro stories. Instead of single sentences, try telling very short stories in 3 lines. For example, I woke up late. I ran to the bus. I arrived on time. These short stories train your brain to think in English naturally. You can practice this daily by writing 3-sentence stories about your day and reading them aloud. Do not translate. Just think directly in English. Shadow my example now. I woke up late. I ran to the bus. I arrived on time. The fourth method is daily situations. Choose one situation you experience often, like ordering coffee. Memorize one template sentence and practice switching details. For example, can I get a small coffee? Switch to, can I get a large tea? Or, can I get a cold juice? When you practice switching details, you don't translate word by word, you think in blocks of English. This builds automatic fluency. Now let's create a 7-day plan that you can follow. On day 1, practice naming and adding details. 5 objects, 3 levels each. On day 2, practice shadowing for 5 minutes. Use simple sentences like, I want this one. I like that one. On day 3, practice micro stories. Write 3 about your day. On day 4, practice daily situations. Choose shopping or ordering food. On day 5, combine shadowing and switching. Take a simple line like, I started learning English last week. Switch the time, the place, or the reason. On day 6, practice describing actions in the present moment. Say out loud what you are doing. I am opening the door. I am checking my phone. On day 7, challenge yourself to spend 1 hour thinking only in English. Narrate your actions, describe what you see, or repeat sentences you know. If you follow this plan, in just 1 week, you will notice a big difference. You will begin to answer faster. You will stop translating every sentence. You will build confidence in real conversations. Remember, fluency is not about perfection. Fluency is about speed and clarity. Even if your grammar is not perfect, people will understand you if you speak clearly and confidently. A big mistake learners make is focusing only on grammar books. Grammar is important, but it does not teach you to think in English. Real fluency comes from input and output. Input is listening and reading. Output is speaking and writing. You need both every day. If you only listen, you improve your understanding, but not your speaking. If you only study grammar, you know the rules but cannot use them fast. Combine shadowing, describing, and storytelling for the best results. Another mistake is studying too many new words at once. If you learn 10 difficult words today, you will forget them tomorrow. But if you take one simple word and use it in 10 sentences, it will stay in your memory. For example, take the word window. Make 10 sentences: a window, a big window, a big window with sunlight. I opened the window is clean, the window is dirty, the window is closed, the window is open, the window is small, the window is broken. Now you own this word in English without translation. You can also practice with subtitles. Watch a short video in English with subtitles, but do not read your language. Only read the English subtitles and repeat them. This helps connect spoken English with written English in your brain. After 1 or 2 times, turn off the subtitles and try again. This is a powerful way to train your listening and thinking at the same time. Here's a powerful challenge for you. Record yourself every day for 30 seconds. Speak about anything in English without preparation. In the beginning, you will make mistakes and pause a lot. But after 30 days, you will see huge progress. Your sentences will come faster, your voice will sound more confident, and your brain will start thinking in English automatically. Remember, the key to fluency is not studying harder but practicing smarter. Small daily practice beats long study once a week. 5 minutes of shadowing, 5 minutes of describing, and 5 minutes of micro stories are enough to change your brain over time. Fluency is like building a muscle. If you train a little every day, you get strong. If you train once in a while, nothing changes. So, your mission is simple. Stop translating. Close the door to your native language and open the door to English. Use shadowing, description, micro stories, and daily situations. Follow the 7-day plan. Record yourself and track your progress. In 1 month, you will be surprised at how much faster you can think and speak in English. Now it's your turn. Take 3 objects near you right now. Describe them in English. Write a 3-line story in the comments. Practice 1 shadowing exercise today. And tomorrow, do it again. This is how you train your brain to think in English every single day.